This is my review of the G-Technology G-Speed Shuttle EV with Thunderbolt 3. To start off with, it's a G-Speed, so the G-Speed is a raid that's quite easy to just basically pick up and go on location with you, or well, not put in your backpack, but you can take this to your hotel room whenever you're traveling and shooting, and that would actually be a very portable, very reliable device. It's called the Shuttle because of that reason, so you can pick it up and move it around. I actually own an older device from G-Technology called the Studio XL, which was definitely more like a hard drive you would just put in your edit suite and you wouldn't touch and just use for storage on location in the edit suite. This, you could just take this and move around with it and use it as your source of storage. Now the EV part, this is where it becomes interesting to me, is basically in this smaller shuttle. You have the Shuttle XL and the Shuttle, which is a 4-drive unit. It has 2 enterprise class hard drives in here, and the other 2 slots are actually empty if you buy it without any EV slots. What G-Technology kindly did for me, because I'm shooting on a Red, is fill those slots up with one Red Minimac reader, which is a shuttle unit, and you use that as a card reader for the Red camera. And then the other one is just another empty EV slot, which is useful because I already own a few G-Technology EV drives. You have these in different capacities, and you can have them in solid state and just the regular spinning hard drives ones. This is a spinning hard drive. It's a 1 terabyte. The great thing about this for me is that it's an all-in-one system. And this is especially useful if you're on location and you're a bit under pressure. You need to get your drives in, find a way to pull up your laptop, and then have to make sure that you put the right content on the right drives. Now with this, you have everything in one. It's a really sturdy unit. Nothing really feels like it can break anytime soon. If you go for the G-Speed SSD version, the unit would actually be a lot lighter. This comes in at around 7 kilograms, I think. And the SSD is a lot lighter. I've tried it at trade shows. You try and lifting it up, it does make a lot of difference. On the back, it's connectivity-wise, it's basically the same as all the other G-Technology products. You have 2 USB-C ports. You can daisy chain to up to 5 different devices, and then you have your power. You can even lock it, and yeah, this is the power switch, which is kind of useful if you want to turn it on. So I didn't get this particular unit without any reason. I asked G-Technology for it because I was planning on a documentary shoot where I needed to travel to Germany for a couple of days, shoot with the Red camera. And this documentary was mostly unscripted, which meant that we needed to film as much as we possibly could. And this film was about 3 HIV positive patients, and just show how they live and what kind of difficulties they may encounter. We were shooting with the 3 of us, me the director, Levi the producer, and Andrea the DOP. Now, if you go with the 3 of you, this then means that you need to have double roles. So my producer was also my sound operator. I will be the one to make sure that all of the SSDs will properly be backed up onto the shuttle. And this would actually work pretty well because you pull out the Shuttle EV from your car, grab your laptop, plug it in, find a socket basically, and start offloading. And because it's all in one. You have the card reader, the storage, and you can actually also make, straight away, you can make a duplicate copy onto one of these EV drive. I will be sure that just in this one unit, everything is happening and you have total control on your data. That's pretty useful. The EV Shuttle does give a bit of power through the USB-C port to my MacBook Pro 13-inch, but I wouldn't say that it was actually charging. I think that actually the battery level would still go down a bit. I don't think G Technology advertises that it would actually feed power to a MacBook, but it was pretty useful because I could stay online longer before actually having to get my power adapter out, which is useful. So did I experience any problems during that shoot? No, not really. The only thing is that while this shuttle is really complete and really feels like a complete package and works really well, I think that for me this might still be a bit too heavy. I would definitely want to see if the SSD unit would change my mind about that, but if I need to travel, and I travel a lot on my own, this would probably be a bit of a problem. So therefore, as an alternative, and I've not really decided on this, but looking at what the R series can bring me, and then looking at this is so good and so fast and so nearly indestructible. I might want to then, just, maybe I want to just carry like 10 of these with me. This is my problem now. I have to think about what I want to invest in, because I need this type of on-location storage. But this is 24 terabytes. This is just 1 terabyte. To get 24 terabytes, that will be a hell of a lot more expensive. But the solution is so nimble. You might want to go actually for a combination of this. So let's say that I'm in the field, only have 2 Red Max at my disposal. I would then probably need a terabyte to make sure that I can offload a bit of footage and then continue shooting throughout the day. I would then go to my hotel and I would offload all of these onto this unit, and I probably would have the best of both worlds. So what about speed then? Is it any good? Is it fast enough? And this particular unit, because it has 2 enterprise unit drives in it, can do around 500 megabytes a second according to G Technology. So let's now find out if that's actually true. I think that this is a pretty good machine, all in all. I really like the form factor. I like the EV system because it will really give you a lot of different options in how you want to configure your RAID. I think it's fast enough for a lot of applications, especially if you don't really need to be any faster than this 500 megabytes a second. And to be honest, I don't think a lot of people really need that much more speed. And if you do a lot of shoots on location, multiple day shoots where you're not at your office or you can't bring your edit suite with you, then I think that this is a very professional product that will definitely help you in stressful situations where you need to offload your footage. It's a great all-in-one. I think I would definitely recommend it, depending on your shooting style, of course. And for the $2,300 that this goes for in this particular setup, I think it is a well-positioned product. I'm looking forward to try the SSD version, especially because of the weight. But yeah, further than that, I really I like it. So subscribe to this channel if you like it. Like this video if you like it. If you have any comments, remarks, suggestions, please let us know in the comment section below. See you next time. This is my review of the G Technology G-Speed G-Speed Shuttle EV with Thunderbolt 3. This is my review of the G Technology G-Speed